time will come when I pass top shoot. Yeah, yeah. If you believe in me, prove it. If the time come and the time will come when I pass the top and shoot. Yeah. Believe in me. Grieve for me if I'm gone, and carry on your own. You way stronger than you think. Ain't no safety if it ain't safe. Headshot or the base, cut the head off the snake. In the grass of your yard, they tryna pull your card. Show your hand, keep it clean, it won't jam, understand. I know you wanna be the bigger person if all they wanna do is hurt.
12 days I think so far, and yeah, it's going pretty well. To transition to eating no meat and fish has been pretty easy, to be honest. For me personally, I think it'd be a lot harder to do like no chocolate, or basically chocolate and pastries would be harder for me to go up for 1 month. So maybe that's another thing I should try next. So I've done no meat and fish is what I've decided to do for 1 month. So far so good. I'd say my energy levels are exactly the same. I found that I've been eating a lot more fruit and veg in this period to supplement the absence of meat and fish. So a lot of peas, sweet corn, beans, chickpeas, salad, stuff like that. And I'd say instantly I felt a lot more satiety, so I'm a lot fuller from eating these kinds of foods, which is an increased benefit. So in the future, if I want to ever drop a few pounds or have a slight diet phase, is obviously another good thing to keep in mind is going for more vegetables. Definitely beans fill me up a lot more, so like red kidney beans, white beans, chickpeas. So yeah, I've been eating those. One of the things I've noticed straight away obviously is a severe drop in protein intake. I mean, you can't really compare the protein intake from meat and fish with some of these like veggie burgers and even some vegan burgers. Like, you're not getting anywhere near as much protein in. But yeah, I'd definitely say that I have found some vegan burgers and some vegan meatballs which are actually high protein. They have about 54 grams per 200 grams, which is actually decent. So that's one thing you'll notice, but I mean, it's not a big problem. I mean, if you're vegan or vegetarian, you can obviously supplement with vegan protein powders and other vegan products to make sure your protein intake is high up. For me, I've always been on the lower side of protein intake, probably 0.8, even 0.7 per pound of body weight. I've never been I've never been worried or that driven to be eating 1 pound or even more than a pound, more than a gram per pound of body weight of protein. So it's not been a big deal for me. But I have seen that has been a big difference, is my protein intake has definitely dropped. And I usually hit like 150 grams, probably. And I've had some days, at the beginning, quite a few, but in the first 5 days, I was only getting about 100 grams in, which is quite poor, to be honest. Which is near like 0.6 or 0.5 for my body weight. So that's one thing I've noticed straight away. Energy, as I mentioned, has been fine. At work, it's been fine. In the gym, it's been the same. I've not had any differences. Yeah, also from the food is high fiber intake. So yeah, you get a lot more fiber in. A lot of these like vegan meats and veggie burgers are very high fiber. So that's one thing you notice straight away, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, it's pretty much going to send you to the toilet a lot more. And there's a big difference. And also from beans and lots of vegetables, beans especially, something I eat a lot, are super high fiber. And because I upped that intake, that's one thing I've noticed straight away as well. That's gone up hugely. Which just leads me to think it's not actually been too hard to do this, to do no meat and fish, so basically vegetarian style for a month. Obviously to be a vegan is much harder because you need to cut out animal products. So stuff, even other things like crisps and eggs and cheese, all dairy have to be cut out. A lot of the chocolates that I eat and pastries and stuff like that can no longer eat, so it's a lot tougher in order to try that. So yeah. Also the other component being that if you truly are embracing the vegan lifestyle, you have to also be buying vegan products like your shower gels and your body creams, and really embrace everything vegan. And still at the moment, yes, in certain cities and parts of the world it's very accessible. Like if you live in London, US, Canada, you have a lot of vegan spots. They are becoming more trendy now. But in some places it's a lot harder. I'd say Rome has a few vegan spots, but very little, so it's hard here. For example, if you go out to an Italian restaurant and you want vegan options, it's very hard. A lot of the pasta dishes, it's going to always be pasta, meat, fish. If vegan options is very difficult to find here, so that does become harder. But embracing a true vegan life is difficult, because I mean, you'll have to start finding vegan shower gels and vegan body washes, vegan shampoos, vegan cream. Like, you have to really change out everything. And even like vegan chocolate, they're not cheap either. I mean, like, especially say if you're a student, it's going to be an expensive lifestyle to fully stick to that. And obviously it brings health benefits, but I'm also going to touch upon this maybe in the next update. I've looked at also more research on even vegan food, and it's interesting to see that even the transportation of vegan food is still very high. Not so much vegan food, but even like vegetables. There's still a lot of energy wasted to transport vegetables, similarly to meat. And even some veg costs even more to transport than meat. So the so-called environmental benefits of being a vegan, there are some disadvantages to that, and it also detracts away from it. So yeah, it's very grey area. It's not so black and white that just because you're vegan, the environment will be positively impacted from that.
In the sand is the relish. Let me tell it, once I'm sure it won't jam.
Alright, go for it, man. Can you give me a few thoughts, Vin, on how does an IFBB Pro basically load up?
You have to have a balance, absolutely everything, take all the minerals in the body.
And what's the importance of desserts?
Fat burning. Fat burning, man. Dessert. Translation.
Does dessert optimize your performance? Does it improve your blood flow?
I know, but I see your IPF worlds.
The schedule busy, my head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie, my cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Texas. But for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, the going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy have made me, and she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Your money records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trust in my they never betray me. Met all these, they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they
If you believe in me, prove it. If the time come and the time will come, on a pass, chop, shoot. Shoot. Prove it, prove it. If the time come and the time will come, I'll pass the chop and shoot. Right, pass the chop and shoot. Shoot, yeah. Big crit, my nigga, I feel your shit. Been feeling your shit since Felton put me on. I put him on dot, he put me on. Crit was here since then, 9 years have gone. I wrote more songs than a man.
Yo, what's up, peeps? En route to Abruzzo this morning. And of course, heading to see my cousin who lives by the beach. And the first time I decided to go visit him, it decides to rain for the first time in 2.5 months. So this should be interesting. It's been a few days with thunderstorms and rain at the beach. I'm gonna bring you along with me, show you what we get up to, what I eat, the scenery. Maybe we train, maybe we don't. Maybe we have a reason to train now, because it's just not ideal to be at the beach with thunder and lightning striking. It's the first time actually wearing long joggers. Don't think I've worn anything like this since like May, because since I came back from Germany in June, it's been crazy hot, man. We've been up to 40 degrees, and today, surprisingly, it's the first time we have like 20 degrees, man. Which is refreshing, to be honest. Anyway, I need to get going, else I'm gonna miss my bus. See you guys in Abruzzo. Yo, peeps! We are checking in from Abruzzo. We made it out here, ready to hit the untouched and wild beaches. New scenes are imminent, peeps. Not ideal yesterday, didn't record pretty much anything because it was raining the whole freaking time.
lots of thunderstorms, lots of rain, so it wasn't really ideal to be outside or go to the beach. Pretty much a health hazard. I mean, it was the first time it rained in 2.5 weeks, so just not ideal. Anyway, this is the situation at the Cugino's place. Ready now, man. Picked up a lot of stuff. We got a lot of drinks. Huge sandwiches. Vibey outfit with a vibey yellow swim trunk, so it's about to go down. I'll show you the outside too, just to give you a bit of that scenery. As you can see out here, man, it's just a lot better today. And it's actually sunny. So yeah, this is a much better situation. I mean, you don't want to be at the beach on a freaking stormy, rainy day. So, see you by the seaside.
Trying to figure out how to put them out without watering down my brand. I wanna know, want my gens, don't wanna become something. Don't nobody wanna hear, but I recognize this, that's a bitch ass fear. Why the fuck do I care if I ain't got your ear? Then I ain't revered. If I ain't revered, then why am I here? What if these songs you refuse to share, all due to the fact that you insecure? Could've helped somebody out there like you see the world more clear. Let me switch gear, allow me to use this feature.
Live from the beach, son. Check out the views, man. This is just absolutely next level shit. This is like that untouched wild beach that you just don't get in many parts of the world. There's a whole other area of my mum's region I've never seen before in my life, man. It's fucking next level shit. Check out that water, man. What a time to be alive. Shout out to the cousin for the tour. Yeah, it's just pretty crazy to be out here, man. The air is just great, very, very fresh air, man. It's just good shit. Checking in, peeps, man. It's crazy to think I've never been out to these beaches here. They're absolutely next level. Far better than the beaches near Rome, like, fucking incredible. It's just surprising, man. This is like my childhood region. I need to come back here and just explore way, way more. So much to see here, it's crazy. I mean, you could have an easy 1-month trip out here. It's great though.
To the game, wasn't used to no fame, so it was unusual when I would land in a city and see you with baggage claim. Kinda find out you was working for Delta, so you got to fly for the free, and that means that I was seeing you like every show. At first it felt weird, but you was just so casual about it, and now I'm so over the top, and I was just letting me know I really fuck with you, cold. Today I saw you post some terrible news as I scroll, so this...
That's it.